Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Scorpio love situation reading for September 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for all of your likes, shares, your comments. Thank you for taking the time out to watch the videos. And like, share, do whatever you want to do with them. I do want to grow the channel, but that's not my primary purpose. I like doing readings, so I do readings anyway, regardless. Because I'm really trying to help people, and hopefully the messages I put out, even if it's only one thing I say, help you in some kind of way. So let's go ahead and get into it, Scorpio. We start off here over on the right here with your tarot messages from the Broke Bitch tarot deck. So let's go ahead and talk about your past first. And so what we have here is the first card we have is the Ten of Wands. So, just, really carrying a heavy burden, burnt out, feeling taken for granted kind of thing, and just sort of like tired of it, basically. Next, we have the Fool. So we've got innocence, new beginnings, leap of faith. So perhaps moving in a new direction, looking at things in a whole new way is also coming through with that. Next, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So basically, surrendering something, and maybe not feeling very courageous at this time. So maybe not, not standing up for what you believe in this situation. I'm not sure what that's about, but it said folding on your beliefs. So basically not standing up for yourself, not, I don't know, not being heard, or not, how can I put that? I've got something coming through, but it's like caving in, going against what you know is right for you, your beliefs. That's all I'm getting with that. Next, we have Six of Coins. So we have, charitable giving, shared wealth, generosity, and usually Six of Coins is usually about reciprocity. So hopefully getting some reciprocal kind of behavior with this charitable giving that you're doing, whether it's to someone, a group, or whatever. Next, we have Two of Swords. So basically needing to make a decision at a crossroads, avoiding the truth, tough choices. So maybe there's some tough choice you're going to need to make. And maybe also folding on your beliefs is also about not standing in your truth, whatever that may be. So you've got a difficult decision to make, I guess. Next, we have the Ace of Wands. So this is about usually a brand new passion and beginning, but on the card it says breakthrough, inspiration, new direction. And then we have the King of Swords, which is someone who's very assertive, opinionated, and impulsive. So maybe perhaps, be careful with the impulsive energy, I guess is what I'm thinking there. Now, in your present, you had like every card come out in the challenge position. So let's see what we have going on here. So the first two cards that came out was the King of Swords, intelligence, head over heart, logical. So perhaps not, looking at your emotions or dealing with your emotions at this time is what I'm getting. Then we have Four of Wands, celebration, community, unity. And that's in the challenge position. Maybe something's trying to come together here. Maybe there's some celebration that's trying to happen, but, maybe the planning stages kind of thing, right? Next, we have, hold on just a minute here. We have Page of Cups. So this is basically daydreaming, leading with heart, sensitive. So I don't know if this is you or not, because with the King of Swords, this is someone who doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve. They they work from logic, and they also deal in the truth. They carry the Ace of Swords. But the Page of Cups is maybe someone else coming in, that who's a daydreamer, leading with the heart, and they're very sensitive. So this could be someone around you, someone you're dealing with. But then we have next also the Seven of Coins in the challenge, which usually is about investing time, energy, etc. It also is usually a very reflective card of looking at where you've invested. And so it says persistence, manifesting ideas, hard work pays. So again, you see how the person is it's like a ladder. And so there's a pinnacle with each ladder. So maybe this is also about perhaps advancement at work, going up the ladder in some sense of the situation. Could also, I'm getting the word ascension. So maybe you are also ascending to a whole new level as well. Now we have Five of Coins, which is normally being left out in the cold. And it says here, financial hardship, left out in the cold, struggle. So maybe moving up in the work situation or in any other way. This could be again about love. This is supposed to be a love reading for you, Scorpio. So this could be about a loving situation that's been, sort of like an uphill battle or struggle, right? And then we have mental overload, sanctuary, solitude with the Four of Swords. Now, Four of Swords is also about healing and resting. So maybe it's just time for you to get some rest. Maybe you've been going too hard at something and you just need to take a time out. Next, we have Five of Wands, which is normally conflict, is trying to win at all costs kind of thinking, that kind of stuff. So it says conflict, clash of egos, fights. So perhaps not getting along with someone. Maybe both of you are very strong, or both of you have a big ego kind of thing, and you're running into clashes with that. Next, we have Nine of Wands, which is drained, resilient, pushing through. So you see how this person is laying in the bed, they've got the thermometer in their mouth kind of thing, not feeling very well, but even though you're drained, you're still persevering is what I'm getting there. And then the next one, nostalgia, old friends, and innocence with the Six of Cups. So perhaps, thinking of friends of the past, situations of the past, having a sense of nostalgia about, people, places, and things. Now, in the future, we have Knight of Wands in the challenge position. So we have someone basically who's very creative, very passionate, fearless, they're a risk taker, and they're a free spirit. So this could either be you embodying this information or this energy, or this is someone around you. Now we have in the reverse, we have strength. So someone, either you or someone else who's not having courage, overcoming control kind of thing. So basically there's going to be some strength required in some part of the journey in the future is what I'm getting there, whether this is for you or someone else that you're connected to, dealing with, etc. Now next we have the Eight of Cups, which is all about abandonment, walking away, disappointment. So this is usually when we have the Eight of Cups, we're usually walking away from something that no longer serves us towards something that makes us happy. So maybe this is you feeling abandoned in a situation, or someone else feeling abandoned, and making the decision to move on towards happiness. Next, we have in the challenge position, we have Three of Cups, which is parties, indulgence, and happiness. So again, this could just be about going out and having a good time kind of thing. And maybe you don't feel like it, and that's why it's in the challenge position, but maybe you need to just get out and just have a good time. Okay. Next, we've got the Queen of Wands, somebody who's passionate, can take charge, and who's energetic. Again, this could be you. Or someone around you. Next, we have the Page of Coins. So usually, Page of Coins, coins is about stability. So it says young but grounded, solid beginning, strong foundation. So this could be, maybe this brand new beginning starting for you. That's going to be solid and grounded. And maybe whoever you're dealing with is younger than you, or this is somebody who's young around you that is this way. Next, we have the Ace of Coins. So we have financial opportunity, prosperity, manifesting money. So here's the gift from Spirit coming in with the Ace of Coins for you or someone around you. Now let's go ahead and get into the love messages that we pulled for you. The first one we have is sacrifice. It says true love is selfless. So this is about perhaps needing to make some sacrifices in this loving situation, being thankful and saying thankful to others, or wanting to be appreciated, and someone saying thank you to you is what I'm getting. But an attitude of gratitude is always a good energy to stay in and walk in. Next, we have commitment. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. So perhaps there's some kind of commitment that is coming to fruition, and so there's a very celebratory kind of energy with that. Next, we have timing, and that's in the reverse. So in the upright, it says allow events to unfold at the correct time. So maybe you are not wanting to wait for things to unfold and you're wanting to do this now. But I get with that being in the reverse, it might not be time yet. Next, we have resolution, again in the reverse, and it says strive for harmonious solutions. And again, so that's in the reverse. So that's where the conflict is coming in that we talked about earlier, because there doesn't seem to be a peaceful resolution at this time, or it's not being allowed for at this time. And then we have stability as the last card. So set a solid foundation. So as you move forward in whatever way you choose, because remember we had the two of swords, where a decision is going to be needed to be made from difficult choices. So always seek stability and always go within, and make decisions that are for your highest good. Next, we have this is the love oracle cards, and the first card we have here is the chaser. Chaser is codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So I don't know if there's some more healing required of you or someone else in the situation, but there's a fear of abandonment here in the chaser energy. So somebody is the chaser in this situation. Next, we have healthy choices is in the challenge position. So making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So again, this could be you or someone else's energy around you. We have coffin in the challenge. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So again, I feel like you're in this, but you're still going through it. So that's why these are all coming out in the challenge. Next, we have love call in the upright. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So this is about you receiving a call from someone to let you know how they feel about you. Next, we have keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconditional, string along, one night stand. So keys on a ring, somebody could be coming to you with a love call, basically wanting a one night stand. Maybe you have other options, you have a decision to make, but really think about what you want to do is what I'm getting there. Next, we have soulmates. So soul connection, partnership, agreement, contract, that's where the commitment card came from at the top. So you could be dealing with more than one soulmate is what I'm getting. Next, we have date. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. So this could be setting a date for a deeper level of commitment. This could be meeting someone new and feeling very, very not only attracted to them, but very comfortable with them. Or this is you deciding, you know what, I don't like the current options I have, and I'm going out and I'm going to get back out there and date other people. We have cassette here, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So maybe you needed to change the record of what you're playing in your head because it no longer applies. Next, we have the butterflies. So this is usually about transformation, and since we're talking about a love reading, this tells me that this is a transformation in a love situation, some kind of relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. It needs to happen here, and that's why the transformation card is here. Next, we have boats. So this is receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So basically moving on to calmer water is what I'm getting with the boat image. And then we have girl with the snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So, really, put some boundaries in place, because you did have the one card, the Seven of Wands, that basically where it says surrender, lack of courage, folding in on your beliefs. So this is sort of like giving in to somebody else's beliefs, and really not standing on what you believe. So this is all about you, Scorpio, and how you want to handle your life, and really determining what is best for you. Next, we have today, present, now, in the moment. So this is about you staying in the present moment, not reliving the past, not going over and over on things in your mind, over analyzing, overthinking, right? We've got realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light. So something will come to light. that you need to know. We've got somebody who's threatened, embarrassed appearances. So somebody is feeling embarrassed, also feeling threatened in the situation. Next, we have children in the reverse. It says young childhood playful. So this could be either not being playful at this time, or this could actually be a situation involving children. Or that in the case of it being in the reverse, it could be that, someone in the situation is mature, whereas somebody else is not. And the other thing that I got here too is that children are not a concern in the situation, with that coming out in the reverse. So again, there's lots of different interpretations coming in. Next, we have commitment in the reverse, long-term relationship. So it could be that maybe someone wants a long-term commitment, but maybe it's not time, or maybe that's not what you want. I don't know. We have access granted, social media, fake profile, hiding. So somebody is on social media with a fake profile, either stalking you or you're stalking someone around you, something like that. Somebody, we've got pop up. So again, somebody might be trying to pop up on you somewhere down the road here. We've got lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated. So this could be the person who's trying to pop up, and maybe that's why they're popping up, because they feel closed in, trapped, and frustrated. Next, we have plugged, tuned in, internet connection, internet connected. So this is about being on social media a lot, kind of thing. Maybe to a point of distraction. And next, we have retaliation, punish, payback, revenge. So somebody here is not very happy, and not perhaps wanting to get revenge, wanting to get retaliation in the situation. This could be somebody from your past. This could be somebody the person who's gonna pop up on you, because they've been trying to watch you over social media, kind of thing. I don't know. We've got the divine feminine here coming out. So I get a couple of messages with that. You could be dealing with the divine feminine, or you could be coming into balance with your divine feminine energy within you. We have emotional freedom in the reverse. So somebody is feeling like they can't speak their truth or be themselves, or whatever the case may be, because that's in the reverse. Next, we have the divine masculine, and normally this is a pair. So again, this could be you coming into a balance within your own energy, or there's a pair who is a divine feminine, divine masculine involved in the situation. Next, the situation, whatever it is, between whomever it is going to require forgiveness of some sort from someone involved. Next, we have the silver waterfall. This is the renewal, the replenishment, the transformation that we talked about up here. Next, we have self-respect, and this is about you maintaining your self-respect, or the other people in the situation maintaining theirs. And next, we have creativity and the challenge. So this is about perhaps getting some creative ideas of how to move forward, or how to handle the situation, because serendipity is in the reverse. So serendipity is usually where things are aligned, kind of thing. And things happen very, very divinely orchestrated, kind of thing. And usually serendipity is pretty good, but this is in the reverse. So maybe things aren't happening that way right now. Now, in the when two hearts meet messages, the first two that came out is marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. And clarity, take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. So again, contemplation is going to be important. Determining what is best for you and what is going to bring you happiness is also equally as important. Standing on your truths, your beliefs, and not folding in is what I'm getting there, because we did have that card earlier. So we've got learn, and we had the Page of Pentacles, which is also a learning card. It says, let love show you how to learn from each other. So this is about perhaps the reciprocity of knowledge between the two of you in this situation, where you learn from each other. Next, we have tested. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested, so you are potentially going through a test right now of some sort in the situation. And next, we have enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. And then we have Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. So, Cupid's been called in to assist with the situation, to help you gain some clarity and to bring the love back into the situation, or to heighten the love of the situation. We've got attraction next, divine soul counterparts. Attraction transcends superficiality. So this is where the ascendance that we talked about with the Seven of Pentacles and how it looked like a ladder. So in this situation, there's a lot of attraction, but the attraction is going to move from just attraction, if it already hasn't, to something beyond that. It's going to go beyond the physical, is what I'm getting. Next, we have admire in the reverse. It's time to think of everything that you admire about your partner. And that's in the reverse, so maybe that is something that both of you or whoever's involved need to do. Next, we have a whole lot of cards that came out. So we have guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So what is the guilt about? And we need to move beyond that. So that's where the Eight of Cups card was coming from. Next, we have emotions. Look deep within your emotions. So this is about you going beyond the stoicism or the logical thinking, and actually looking at your feelings about the situation. Next, this is also paying attention to the signs that are coming for you to help you. We've got true love. True love comes when you least expect it. So, maybe this was something you hadn't planned for, kind of thing, or this new person coming into your life, if it's a new person, it's something you didn't plan for. Next, we have hearts. You begin to feel with your heartbeat faster when you are close. So this is about the physical change that happens when you're around this person. You've got rejoice. Embrace your love and connection and rejoice. So this is about the gratitude and being happy and thankful. And this is the 1111 card. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. So you've probably been seeing 1111 quite a bit, and this is just messages from the universe about you being on a twin flame journey. Next, we have surprise. You may be about to be surprised. So there's some kind of surprise that could be in the works for you as well in the situation. Now we have temptation. Think carefully about the situation. So, really, really think about what you want. Get some guidance from your spiritual team before you make any decisions, because there's some kind of temptation coming in, and that could be part of the test. Next, we have honor. Honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. So this is about perhaps you looking at this temptation and deciding, well, either that's for me or not for me, kind of thing, based on what you already have with someone else. I don't know, but it does appear you could be going through a test of some sort in the future, because you did start off, even in the past, with needing to make a choice between two difficult options. So let's go ahead. I'm going to shuffle these, and these are the crazy sexy love notes. And these cards are really, really cute, but they're very, very insightful. And let's see what we get there. And then I'm going to end with the power of love messages, and then that will be it for you, Scorpio. So I get the sense that there's more than one person involved in your situation, Scorpio, just because of the different energies. Because you've got punish, payback, and revenge and retaliation, which tells me that there's more than one person, perhaps. And then you also have the girl with the snake. So yeah, there's a couple of things that tell me there's more than one energy. Even over here, you had a few different types of energy. You had a young energy. You had somebody who doesn't, really, really, their logic over heart. And then you had somebody else who was basically walks with their heart. They go from their heart. So a lot of different energies in your reading. Okay, a couple more times and I think we're okay there. Okay, Spirit, let's see. What do we have for Scorpio, please? What messages do you have for Scorpio, Spirit? Excuse me. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Last go around. Anything else? right, so we had quite a few come out for you, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and put these together so we can see what's going on and what messages are here for you in no particular order. Okay. Okay, so the first one is confidence. It takes courage to put your butt on the line and go for it, and the best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Who cares what other people think? Everybody starts somewhere, and don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct. But you'll never know or grow unless you try. And the more you do, the more confident and successful you'll become. When you shine, we all are inspired to do the same. So to me, this is about getting out of your comfort zone in some sort of way where you need to stand on your confidence as you move forward in the situation. This could be about the decision need to be made, where you're standing in what is true and what is for your highest good. We've got be present, second confirmation in that message. It says your presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now in this moment. Today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice that details and drink in the sweetness. Be present. And I'm definitely getting drawn to the plugged in message where I told you, you were perhaps being distracted. So again, maybe putting that down, putting the social media or the internet or whatever you do on there down, perhaps. It says celebrate your love, second message on that. It says when we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It is all too easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. Again, confirmation. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. Next, we have decide. So we talked about decision from the very beginning here. It's time to make a decision. Being on the fence drains your energy. No matter what you choose, it will be the exact right thing for your spiritual path. Channel your energy. Be decisive. Learn, grow, and decide. So really needing to move forward and make a decision in some kind of way. Accept yourself. While there's a time and place for self-improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. Excuse me. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow and appreciating today. Accept yourself, sweetheart. Forgiveness heals. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and blame. Again, we saw these cards come out with a guilt card. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. Excuse me. You are healing. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced or fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. You also may have a problem with your throat chakra too, because all of a sudden I'm coughing and I wasn't doing that before. It says give each other space. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space, so take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket, or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. So maybe there's some space needed between you and whoever else is involved. Next we have, you can't please everyone. When you're focused on living up to other people's standards, you aren't spending enough time raising your own. Some folks expect you to act a certain way and march to the beat of their boring drum. They find safety in sameness. But you have beautiful music inside you. Your flair is meant to be shared. Don't shrink to fit in to get approval. Instead, dump your need to please and just be your magnificent self. Yeah, that's that folding in message we talked about in the beginning as well. Pause. So this is for the reflection, contemplation. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you, again, coming from your heart instead of your mind. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that it isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. Here we are. Tell the truth. Again, what is the truth for you? Communicate with integrity. You may need to level with someone. This person could even be you. Are you saying you're fine when you don't mean it? Are you swallowing your needs because you don't want to rock the boat? When we hide the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways. Act with an integrity and say what's on your mind. While honesty may lead to short-term discomfort, your long-term peace and happiness are worth it. So this is about some kind of conversation, some kind of truth you need to let out. Share your gifts. Your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. Play. Again, that's about just going out and having a good time. Self-care includes having fun. Are you playing enough, darling? Do you have enough free time, or are you booked to the minute? Life goes by so darn fast. Make sure you have a blast along the way. Play connects us to our childlike curiosity and zest, and maybe that's why we had the children card in reverse, not being in that energy, taking life too seriously, not really having any fun. Toss aside your to-do list and make room for the stuff that turns you on. Go to the movies, have an adult slumber party, swing at the playground. You're never too old to wee. Let the fun shine in and live a little or a lot. Dance. Kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is an important part of your well-being, as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out. Gossip dims your glow. Speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation, so avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. You are awesome. Your greatest relationship is the one you have with yourself. Build it, strengthen it, praise yourself. Share what makes you proud. Your beaming delight will help others. Shift from glass half empty thinking to heck, I'm pretty awesome too. Reconsider your commitments. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. That's why you have the Seven of Wands. That's the boundary card. That's the no. I'm not going to do everything for everybody kind of thing, right? And notice the blessings. Gratitude puts us in a position of having instead of wanting, thanking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. And the last one is choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you've had a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. Now, the last deck we're going to look at is the Power of Love messages. And see what we get for you, Scorpio, to close out your reading. And honestly, you know, when you have spread yourself too thin and you're giving to a lot of people, unfortunately, you know, you stop giving to yourself and then you get burnt out. So really, really understanding that is helpful to you right now. Okay, so the Power of Love messages, the first one we have here is spontaneity. You may be on the constraints of the mind and and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. So this is, again, another reminder about being spontaneous and not doing the same thing over and over again. We have trust. You have strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. We have evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. We have kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. We have expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Next, we have release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So perhaps negative thinking or those low vibration kind of things we talked about earlier. We have transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. We have patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own love and rhythm. So this is about divine timing. We have gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. We have peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Again, this is about, taking some time for you, not filling your plate up so much that you feel like you're pulled in so many different directions is what I'm getting with that. We have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. We have freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So again, this is about healing the energy within you, coming into self-love for yourself, meaning even saying no. You know what I'm saying? Those kinds of things. We've got compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. We have action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. We have individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. We have unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So we have humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same but on different paths. Excuse me. We have vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving just universe. We have willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. We have satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So again, standing in your truth, your power. We have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. And the last one is priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Okay, so Scorpio, I hope that this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.